I woke up to a beautiful morning in London, the sun streaming in through the windows of my hotel room. I couldn't wait to get out and explore the city, and I quickly got dressed and headed out into the streets. The air was crisp and refreshing, and I took a deep breath as I set out on my journey. I walked through the winding streets, taking in the sights and sounds of the city. The cobblestone streets were alive with people rushing to work, and the aroma of freshly baked pastries and coffee filled the air. As I walked, I came across a small park, and I decided to stop and sit for a while. I found a quiet spot under a tree and took out my journal, feeling grateful for the peaceful moment. As I sat there, I watched as the city came to life around me. Children laughed and played on the swings, and couples walked hand in hand through the park. It was a truly beautiful morning, and I couldn't help but feel happy and content. After a while, I packed up my things and continued on my journey, feeling refreshed and ready to take on the day. It was the perfect start to a wonderful trip to London, this vibrant and exciting city. As I walked the streets of London, I couldn't help but feel a sense of excitement and wonder. The bustling city was alive with energy, and I couldn't wait to see all that it had to offer. I started by making my way to Buckingham Palace, where I watched the changing of the guard ceremony with awe. The precision and pageantry of the event was truly impressive, and I couldn't believe that I was actually witnessing it in person. Afterwards, I decided to explore some of the city's iconic neighborhoods. I strolled through charming Notting Hill, taking in the colorful houses and unique boutiques. I also visited bustling Piccadilly Circus and iconic Oxford Street, where I shopped for souvenirs and tried some traditional British cuisine. I also visited the vibrant neighborhoods of Soho and Camden, where I sampled some of the city's best food and drink. I also visited the British Museum, where I spent hours exploring the vast collection of artifacts and art from around the world. I was particularly drawn to the ancient Egyptian exhibits, and I spent a long time studying the intricate hieroglyphics and marveling at the beauty of the ancient artifacts. As I walked the streets of London, I felt like I was seeing everything that the city had to offer. I had spent weeks planning my trip, and I was determined to make the most of every moment. Next, I made my way to the Tower of London, where I toured the ancient castle and learned about its rich history. I was especially fascinated by the crown jewels, and I spent hours marveling at the stunning jewels on display. As the evening approached, I made my way to the top of the London Eye, where I was treated to breathtaking views of the city skyline. I watched as the sun set over the Thames, feeling grateful for the opportunity to experience such a beautiful and vibrant place. As I walked back to my hotel, I couldn't help but feel grateful for the amazing day that I had spent in London. It was a truly unforgettable experience, and I knew that I would always cherish the memories that I had made on the streets of this incredible city.